Well, the longer the fight goes, the more problematic it is, the more exhaustion and fatigue is going to play into it.
The defense calling more witnesses to the stand in the trial of Christopher Schurr.
The former Grand Rapids police officer charged with murder in the 2022 deadly shooting of Patrick Loyola. The day started with cross-examination of a Grand Rapids police captain, David Cyber, following by Captain Chad McCursey, who's been on the force for more than 25 years and is a master Taser instructor. They both said the deadly use of force was appropriate considering Schurr and Loyola struggled over Schurr's Taser, which they believed posed a threat to Schurr. The experts today said it was clear Schurr was exhausted as he wrestled with Loyola, which put him in even more risk.
Let's send it over to News 8's Brittany Flowers in studio with a closer look at today's testimony. Brittany.
Yeah, Brian and Sue, the defense has brought up 9 witnesses so far. 6 are current or former Grand Rapids police officers. Several worked with Schurr and helped train him. One of those officers, Jason Gady, testified there was nothing inappropriate or unreasonable about the way Officer Schurr drew and fired his pistol in the struggle with Patrick Loyola. Another expert, Lon Bartel, told the jury exhaustion played a role in the outcome. The final witness brought to the stand today was Mark William Kroll. The defense brought him up as an expert on operations and effects of electrical weapons. Under questioning from the defense, he testified that Schurr was close enough to where the drive stun mode on the officer's taser could have been used against him. Kroll also agrees the probes and wires on the taser could be re-energized and could have been used to incapacitate the officer. Under cross-examination, Kroll acknowledged a police officer has never been killed after being disarmed of a taser. However, over a 20-year period, there were over 1,000 deaths where tasers failed to control the situation and the officer moved to lethal force.
Of those, we've looked at the very particular issue of the suspect taking control or attempting to take control of the officer's weapon. And as of 2020, there were 113 such cases. And there were 53 of those cases. The officer then transitioned to the firearm and shot the subject. 48 ended in a fatality. 5 led to non-fatal wounds.
Court wrapped up for the day around 4:30. The defense has called 9 witnesses so far. They have around a dozen. Still unclear if Schurr himself will testify on his own behalf. Sue?